Mike Tyson. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear about Mike Tyson coming back? Tyson making a comeback after all these years, man. I still feel the pain from when I watched that fight with Kevin McBride. That was some cold shit, man. You know, Mike Trainer, he really wasn't even giving him no advice. Like at the end of the round, he was just all in Mike's face, like Mike, uh, uh, Mike. Like somebody just went in the audience and was like, "Look, anybody want to be Mike Tyson's head trainer?" And then this one dude just was like, "Mike," and that's all he was saying. You got this, Mike. Don't worry about it, Mike. Like he was doing a skip before Shannon Sharp was doing it. It was Mike. 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 Oh, look, Mike. You're doing good, Mike. Mike. Come on, Skip. Skip. Come on, Skip. It was the same shit. I couldn't believe it. It was very painful. And even Tyson himself said this.
I'm sorry to disappoint the people. I wish they can get their money back some kind of way.
All right, so we already knew what that fight was about. And sadly enough, I got to say that it's probably the same case this time. Now, he's fighting against Roy Jones Jr., which is it's pretty awesome when you think about it because it's almost like a dream fight. Something that we wouldn't expect to happen, but people do compare their power, in their respective divisions. I mean, Roy Jones did make it to heavyweight, but he immediately went down after winning the title. So, because he wasn't a natural heavyweight. So it just kind of didn't really work out for him. But the older he got, the more weight you put on, and he stayed in shape. So now he's a heavyweight, but he's not like a true heavyweight. But at the ages, their ages respectively, I guess it would be a little interesting, just for the sake of a new generation seeing Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight. But actually, Roy Jones, he fought a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I guess you just want two big names having a sparring session, and that's exactly what it's going to be. To me, I just think it's going to be a sparring session. That's what they're calling it. They're calling it an exhibition, and it's a money grab. It's a money grab all over again. So, I mean, let's take it seriously for about 30 seconds. If you want to say that it gets serious in there, who you think would win? Some will say Roy Jones would win because he has been the most active, and he just kind of hung his gloves up. So he may have, a huge advantage over Tyson. But then again, on the flip side, some people say Tyson will win because he's explosive in the beginning, and this is older Tyson too. He's going to start off explosive. He's not going to just start with his jab. He's going to come in trying to dig to the body and make it happen. And we know Roy Jones Jr.'s chin has softened up over the years. So if things do get heated, there's a slight chance that Tyson hurts Roy Jones Jr. a little bit. Let's just be honest. Let's keep it all the way real. That chin of Roy has been softened up. No disrespect, but that's just what happened. And if things get heated in there, who knows? He might get dropped. I'm not going to say get knocked out, but he definitely will get dropped. They're going to try to make it as friendly as they can, but they're going to have moments where it get heated, and I think those are the moments where Tyson may, catch him with something. But what they doing, like 8 rounds? If it go past 3 rounds, which it should, because, they want to give the fans their money's worth. I just let you listen to what Tyson said his last fight. Then you got to think about what Roy can do, and Roy can definitely put some shots together. He has a young man's fighting style. That's the only thing I worry about with him fighting Tyson, even in the exhibition. But he's kind of chilled out on that chicken fighting style that he has. Because he learned his fighting style from watching chickens fight. So if anybody want to know why his style is so unique, that's why. So I don't know. What you guys think? It's kind of up in the air for me. I think the only ones who win are Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. And the ones who lose are the people who's gonna pay per view to watch it. I mean, for the love of the sport, feeling nostalgic, I may feel good putting a couple of dollars in on that just to watch it. But you guys let me know what you think. Who you think would win this fight and why? Okay, this your boy TeNoonzie.